Hello everyone, this is Shazia Mardani. Thank you and welcome back to my channel, Enlightening While on Earth. Our today's topic is an interesting one. Actually, I think it's really the core of progress or prosperity, or happiness as well to some extent on this earth, as well as spiritually, not just materially, but also for the life hereafter, if you believe in it. So my sessions are going to be for people who actually believe in divine, and also for those who don't. But I just want you to know that if you don't believe in divine, the social and the moral responsibility of an individual on this planet is not any less. And hence there are rules of the city, of the state, of the country, of the province, of the law. In order, and certain behavior is defined on this planet, that we share with other fellow humans, and so we all can live in harmony. And that's pretty much really, if you go through different faiths, which I do study quite often, you will see that whether you pick 10 commandments or different chapters from the Bible, or you pick different paras from the Quran, or you pick Bhagavad Gita, you pick Ramayana, or you look at the Buddhist messages. These messages they want the prosperity of not just the individual himself or herself through the self-search. Self-search and remembrance of divine is certainly a very important and the foundation of other things. However, since we are in this world, it's not just about self-search. Self-search is those who believe in divine, those who believe in eternity. They know that self-search and praise of divine is something the souls have been doing in heavens all along. So this life is not just about the self-search. This is also about good values that we need to live or abide by, so we can be living and prospering on this world along with our fellow humans. So it's not just about us as humans, but we work together with other humans. We are sent to this earth to make a difference in the lives of others, so they also reach the goal of becoming one with divine, or have spiritual as well as material progress. It's our opportunity. It's an opportunity given to us by divine to prosper both materially as well as spiritually, and help others to do the same. So when I talk about the values, it's not just that we have to focus on instilling those values, but rather in our children's souls, their innocent souls and innocent brains, innocent minds. We sow these seeds. So when they grow up with proper upbringing, proper examples of their parents, then that sowing of seed yields an orchid, where each tree of good teaching yields a different kind of sweet fruit that they can pick and enjoy, as well as their fellow humans can pick from that tree, that particular fruit, and enjoy that. Hey, that's a different kind and it tastes really good. So the good values that each faith focuses on, and again, I'm going all the way from let's say Bhagavad Gita, Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya, those who have read Bhagavad Gita, and Ramayana focuses on these 5 things to adopt and other 5s to completely say goodbye to, because they're harmful to ourselves and others around us. And same rules you will see are in 10 Commandments as well as the Bible and the Quran. So 5 things that I would like to focus on here that is the message in all those religions, and by the way, same in Buddhism, are the messages of good first, good characteristics. And the good characteristics involve truthfulness, integrity, honesty, loyalty. This is all a package part of truthfulness. And patience. Then it would be humility. It would be remembrance of the divine, and having faith through ups and downs of life. That our Creator is an absolute, perfect one, and what seems down to us in life, the downside, it might actually be better than the up. So it's the faith that we need to have in good times as well as bad times. So these were the 5 good characteristics. Now let's get to the characteristics that we are asked to avoid. Because it really imbalances the harmony in life that we have with our fellow humans, or it shakes the equilibrium. And then that disturbs others, and then they cannot focus on their goals, their material progress, as well as their spiritual progress. And it doesn't just harm us when we are harming somebody else. So, or other way around as well. If we do things that we are asked not to specifically, and I will mention those things now, it really doesn't just harm others. It spiritually and materially and psychologically and emotionally, physically, it harms us too. So the characteristics that we are asked to avoid are lying, cheating, betraying, deceiving somebody. So that's one category. Then there is greed. Greed is never-ending slavery. Then there is vanity, egoism, self-centeredness, and that's another category that I'm talking about. And then jealousy, envying someone, and backbiting is yet another one. And something that causes a lot of damage is the anger, rage and anger, and that's also we are asked to stay away from, because the long-term results of these things, or it doesn't have to be that long either, even short-term results of these things may not be very pleasant. And I can go over all of them separately in my upcoming sessions, like all these good characteristics one by one. We can go in our future sessions. But here I am kind of like summarizing that these are the values that divine has really emphasized on, because as I said, each one and every one of us is a part of divine and very special, and nobody on earth is more human than the other. So having said that, now let me read a letter of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib. And Imam Ali was the cousin and son-in-law of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in Islam. And this message of Imam Ali is full of wisdom. He is known in Muslim world for his wisdom, the patience and wisdom he had. So I'm going to read one of his letters, just a couple of paragraphs from his letter, and that in which he is teaching something to his son, Imam Hassan, peace be upon him. And but I would say that anybody from any faith can relate to it, because this is very much the part of teachings of other faiths as well. It's worded the way Imam Ali has worded it. It's really wise, and I would like you to pay attention to it. And I'm sure no matter what faith you belong to, you can certainly relate to it. And this will help you and your future generations to figure out which people to have in your company or make friends with, and what kind of people to really avoid in order to make your life simple, as well as keep you on the track, because we all have a finite time on earth, and in that finite time we are asked to achieve our goals towards fellow humans, our spiritual, and as well as our spiritual goals, and we don't have a lot of time to go astray too many times. So this is a guidance of a father to his son, that what kind of people to have in your life and who to avoid, because having certain people in our life can be not so productive, and sometimes even very toxic. And avoiding those kind of people, you don't have to get mad at them, you don't have to be angry with them, you just have to ignore them and avoid them. And by doing that, how you can proceed with your mission in this life that you are here for. So I'm starting with that letter, and I hope you all enjoy it just as much as I did. So Imam Ali alayhi salam once said to his son Imam Hassan alayhi salam, I quote, "My son, learn 4 things from me, and through them you will learn 4 more. If you keep them in mind, your actions will not bring any harm to you. The greatest wealth is wisdom. The greatest poverty is stupidity. The worst unsociableness is that of vanity and self-glorification. And the best nobility of decent exhibits itself in politeness and in refinement of manner or character. The next 4 things, my son, are: do not make friendship with a fool, because when he will try to do you good, he will do you harm. Do not make miser your friend, because he will run away from you at the time of your dire need. Do not be friendly with a vicious and wicked person, because he will sell you and your friendship at the cheapest price. And do not make friend of a liar, because he is like a mirage, making distance seem near to you and near seem distant." So I read you just 2 paragraphs of the letter full of wisdom from a father, Imam Ali alayhi salam, to his son, Imam Hassan alayhi salam. As we go on, as we do more sessions, I'll be going over certain parts of his letters, as well as I'll take things from 10 Commandments or Bible and other faiths as well, especially Bhagavad Gita, yada yada hi dharmasya. So I just want you to know that what is the importance of these values in our lives, and I would hope you will listen to this session maybe again and try to understand just few basic values that are emphasized on us for our own spiritual and material elevation, as well as the progress of spiritually and materially for others. And I have been asked just last time a very, very good question by one of the viewers. One of the viewers asked me that, what about those who don't believe in God? And I said to that person, and I'm mentioning it here as well, just because somebody does not believe in divine doesn't make his responsibility morally or socially any less than the one who does. And for that reason, we have laws, law and order in all countries. And the violation of it, the law, is not necessarily going to be good for any individual. So, and that's because we want to make sure that all the citizens live in harmony and in peace and cooperation. Love is the key in mankind and is the basic message of all faiths. So thank you very much for watching. And as we progress, next time, as I said, we will be discussing more about each value in depth and the implications and the consequences. And with more examples, we will also be discussing different parts of each human, the spirit, emotional, material, and like psychological, physical part, and how these values help us cherish the different attributes that we all are blessed with. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.